Coming up ahead on 800 Tardis News, it's going to be purely news, not really much interviews. And since when did WikiLeaks get into releasing Doctor Who spoilers? Or more just coming up. So welcome to our third episode of the 800 Tardis News for the year. So, not much on interview fronts this stage. We still haven't quite got things a little bit ready for the studio. I kind of been a bit lazy, but I have to say I have got onto some efforts. Got here has got our lovely certificate of incorporation. So, if we can sit there and say that we are now officially a non-profit organisation. So if you want to sit there and join 800 Tardis, if you're a Kiwi, membership subscription starts from $10 a year, and if you want to join from overseas, we welcome overseas members, got not a problem with that. Those membership fees start from $12 and they're all based in New Zealand dollars, so if you're keen to join, why not do it? Now here's something that a little bit surprised me over the weekend, is hearing that WikiLeaks is releasing Doctor Who spoilers. Now, since when did Julian Assange really got interested in releasing Doctor Who spoilers? That can't get my head completely around it. I mean, I haven't even sent him off an email to get a statement, but what it does say here is Doctor Who's going to become a Hollywood film, as linked by Sony emails. Now, if they want to have it a Hollywood film, they can sit there and do this. Okay. My opinion is, if they're going to have a Hollywood film, we're going to have it by a Hollywood director. His name is called Sir Peter Jackson. He is based in good old Wellington, where we also film our shows, and he is a very good one, and he's also said he's interested in inspiring to direct Doctor Who. Now, if we're going to sit there and have him, why don't we sit there and get things back? We could get Kiwi-based writer Neil Cross. Now, I do know he's from the UK, but hey, he also lives in Wellington. Okay, so we can sit there and have it too. We've got Sir Richard Taylor and Weta Workshop that can sit there and bring in all sorts of marvellous things there. We could have nice fancy Saigons and all sorts of things. I mean, think about it. You know, why have it in Hollywood? Why not just have it in Wellington? I mean, okay, who cares? It's on the other side of the world. But we've got the talent here. And I think it would be marvellous if they sat there and turned Hollywood into Wellington for filming Doctor Who. I mean, what sort of stories could they come out with? I mean, if we want to go back in a bit of history, Lake Tarawera would be one I would love to see. So, as we have from our lovely, information, now I'm going to sit there, there's quite a few little bits in the released information from WikiLeaks stole, as they could say, from Sony Pictures. There were information released about was it Mr. Cohen? Probably have to completely read the notes on there. Now, he is someone, was it Danny Cohen, the director of BBC Television, claims that the popular TV series will become a film in under 8 years, under an 8-year plan to keep the franchise alive. So, Doctor Who film Down Under, I think might be the way of keeping the franchise alive. I mean, we don't want a repeat of 1996. I mean, Paul McGann, brilliant Doctor, but it didn't really work. So, it's a shame it didn't really work, because I think he would have made a marvellous Doctor. It was great when he came back for the Night of the Doctor, ready for the Day of the Doctor episode. It was brilliant. So, you know, there have been some rumours about going into, what's it called, Hollywood film. So, you know, any suggestions you'd like to sit there and say, have it. We've had various comments on the Facebook page. Unfortunately, they have not been positive with being filmed in Hollywood, so I don't know if Sony's Pictures or MGM, don't know if they're the right ones. I still do primarily think it should be funded by BBC, because, you know, it's a BBC show. So that's on the good fronts there. So, you know, we might try and get a comment from Julian Assange at some point from WikiLeaks why they decided to release Doctor Who spoilers. I have to say it's a first, and hopefully it'll probably be a last. Now, here's something that's going to entice you a little bit. You know, if this is a reality lead, I don't know if you guys like watching Broadchurch, but here's a clip here that definitely just takes the piss take out of it. So let's just quickly watch, and then we'll see what you say.
Broadchurch, Series 3.
Detective Inspector Hardy, open up. There's been another pedo crime.
All right, I'm coming. What are you crying for, woman?
Because it's a drama, and this is what I do in dramas. Hang on, you're not D.I. Hardy.
Yes, I am.
But where's David Tennant?
I've regenerated, haven't I?
What, like in Doctor Who?
No, nothing like Doctor Who. Now, what about these Daleks? I mean, pedos.
Isn't regeneration a bit unlikely?
Still makes more sense than most of Series 2.
Oh, Series 2.
Bloody Who.
Broadchurch, Series 3. The pedos don't stop just because David Tennant's got a film.
Now, you've watched that clip and you have to admit, you know, the pedophiles don't stop, the crimes don't stop. Hey, David Tennant could be on a movie, but it doesn't matter. I mean, hey, Peter Capaldi is going to fill in on Broadchurch in the place of David Tennant. I mean, we definitely know that's not true, but I mean, can you just sit there? They've got the points damn right, you know. The story, you know, the crime doesn't stop. I mean, unfortunately, the story has kind of stopped, but I mean, you know, there has to be at some point you've got to sit there and, you know, got to sit there and have a look. And hey, I think Peter Capaldi would be a great, what do you call it, detective on Broadchurch. I mean, it could be a second job. You know, you never know what could happen there. I mean, he's done a fair few roles over the years. I'm pretty sure a detective probably wanted to do it. Now, if you're also sitting there looking at, you know, we've got coming up in July, we've got Armageddon Wellington. Now, you know, Armageddon seems to be getting the, shall we say, the way things are going seem to be very good, and they seem to be striking the balance right on everything. In 2013, they had the Lords of Time Convention, and where they got Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, Colin Baker, Paul Young, was it Nicholas Briggs all the way in New Zealand? They managed to get Sylvester McCoy back for the Armageddon Hamilton and Wellington tour, and I have to say, you know, that was quite good. Last year for Armageddon, I went to Wellington and I did see Fraser Hines. Didn't really get much to sit there and say to him, but they managed to pull out with all the stops when they managed to get Jenna Coleman to come to Auckland. Well, you know, that probably was the biggest thing ever for New Zealand and the Whovian world. But I don't have to say, it's not over. Now, if you're an Amy Pond fan, or if you just casually just don't like her whatsoever, but if you love Karen Gillan, she's coming to Wellington. She is definitely coming to Wellington. We have got a video clip here that has her announcement, and, you know, it's right from the source.
Hello, Karen Gillan here. How's it going? I just wanted to say that I am so excited to be coming to Wellington. It's going to be a really fun convention, so come down and say hello. Hope to see you there. Bye!
And we definitely look forward to interviewing you, Karen. And don't worry, I'm going to make sure I get you. Because, you know, you haven't got a contract down with BBC, not like Jenna Coleman, so I'm going to do it. I've done one with Simon Fisher-Becker, and I have to say he enjoyed it, so we're going to make sure we get a one-on-one with you. And hey, you never know, we might be doing it on our live new mixing system when we have it there. So, tickets are available from the 1st of May from, I think it's Ticketek. Yeah, Ticketek, that's the ones who do them in Wellington, so you can get your tickets there. Make sure you do buy your photos online if you're going to do it as well, because if it's going to be, I feel it will be a repeat of Jenna Coleman at Auckland. At least she's going to be there for 3 days, because we don't, you know, if you saw the photos, what happened last time, it's definitely not quite the right way of how things are going, but, you know, it will definitely be interesting to see what's going to be happening with Armageddon Wellington. So, yeah, I wonder if there's any more Whovian announcements. I heard there is something big coming up later this year. There might be a convention. Who knows what could happen. Hey, some doctor may mysteriously appear in New Zealand. We already had Peter Davison here this year for this Doctor Who Sonnet Spectacular. He might be back again. So, you know, doing it. And I have to say, thank you for watching us here for 0800 Tardis News. I hope you enjoy our, web show edition, our audio edition, and you can also download this straight from tardisbox.com. So thank you for watching and good afternoon.